Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Outwardyappr. Thanks for joining me again. Today we'll be playing a game I'm excited for, Grand Turismo 7. I heard good things about this game on the PlayStation 5 Pro. And with that being said, let's jump into it right now. I've been playing this game before. I never got around finishing the career mode in this game. But before we get into a race here, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go into options here. We're gonna go into video output. Now you could see we got the 120 Hertz output on. That's great. But right now we're focusing on prioritizing ray tracing and resolution. Now I'm very excited to see how this mode will play out in the game. I don't have an 8K TV, so that's not clicked here. And also the PSSR on the PlayStation 5 Pro is enabled. So this is good stuff. So alright, so let's just jump into a game now here. So let me just go into World Circuits. Okay, so let's just pick a race anywhere here. So let's go into, okay, let's just jump into here. Okay, let's just pick this and let's go with daytime. Okay, so let's just do 3 laps. That's fine. We're playing on the mode that prioritizes resolution and ray tracing. So guys, we're starting a race. So we're playing on the prioritized resolution and ray tracing mode here. And just going behind these vehicles, I could see the reflection of the vehicle of the other vehicle. This looks good, and this game is running in 4K with 120 Hertz, and you could see how beautiful this game looks in the prioritized resolution and ray tracing mode. And even going behind the vehicles, right, you could see somewhat of my reflection behind that vehicle here. Now I know this is the first vehicle in front of me, it's not a gloss finish, but just going behind the vehicles, you could see my reflection. That is insane. I mean, this is taking gaming to another level. Oops, what's up here? Okay. Yes, I mean, I could see how smooth this game is running, man. Look at this, look at the green car. You can see the reflections of that green car. Wow, this is ray tracing, guys. This is what it's supposed to look like. And you could see how the sun shines off the vehicle, the blue vehicle here. It is nuts, man, it is nuts. And even the gameplay, like, it's pretty solid, man. I mean, with all what's happening on the screen, for the PlayStation 5 Pro to have the PSSR going, plus ray tracing, and doing the 4K at 120 Hertz, this is a dream, guys. This is a really dream to play. Very much so. And you could see on the blue vehicle here, like, you could see the reflections. Now if you look at my windscreen here, you could see the reflections on my dashboard on my windscreen. You could see it right there just above the clock. Wow, it's very, very realistic, man. This is what I would like gaming to look like. I mean, I know it's a racing game, but boy, this looks good, man. This really looks good. Now another mode I'm excited to try in this game here would be the VR mode. I think that I'll leave that for another video. But so far, this is just a quick race I'm doing here to show you what this game looks like on the PlayStation 5 Pro with everything in place. It looks really good, guys. If you guys have a PlayStation 5 Pro and you guys are into the driving genre, this is definitely a must pick up for your system. Most definitely, especially if you have a 4K TV running at 120 hertz. It's definitely worth you looking into this. Most definitely. Okay, so let's continue here. Oops. You gotta be careful, because I want to look to my right side. Okay, final lap. Okay, so it's just amazing to see how the reflections, like the reflections on the road, you know, the markings of the road, the environment, how it looks on the different vehicles, man. Now, if I try to look to the right-hand side, I'll probably go off the road, so I don't want to attempt doing that. But, I mean, this is just a joy to play. It's really, and like I said before, I can't imagine what this game would look like in VR. Now, you see, I'm close to the Lancer. You could see a bit of my reflection at the back of the car there, like when I got really close to it. Okay, so there you go, let's continue. Okay, so there's this one guy, I think he's in front of me here, so. Wow, just looking at, we're playing in midday. So it's, the sun is out. And this thing looks really, like, I can't get over how good this game looks, man. You know, I mean, I know there's lots of negativity on the internet regarding the PlayStation 5 Pro, but you cannot deny, man, when you have games looking like this in the prioritized resolution and the ray tracing mode running at the 4K and 120 hertz, it is crazy. And this is just a bit of the replay, and you could see on a bit of the replay, you could see the reflections on the vehicle here. You know, it looks really, really good, guys. All right, so we're done with this. So now let's exit here. So now let's go to options. Okay, so now let's change this now. So let's go over to prioritize frame rate. So this is gonna take a little step back on the resolution, but giving you a higher frame rate, right? So let's do this here. So let's go to exit, and let's just try another race here and see how that looks here. So we might not get the nice features with the ray tracing, but let's take a look at this here. Let's just change the vehicle. Let's go with something snazzy like a Camaro, and let's enter here. We're just gonna do a short race, guys. This is just to show you just more of a performance test with this game. Okay. Now look at this now. Woo-wee! Okay, so now this is prioritizing frame rate. So even in this mode, guys, I know it doesn't look as pretty as the other mode, the prioritized resolution mode, but even in this mode here, the game runs as smooth as butter, man. And it still looks very, very nice. It plays well too, and we could still see a bit of reflections on the windscreen of the dashboard on the windscreen here. But you're not seeing, the reflections are not as apparent as when we're in the ray tracing mode, right? So if I go at the back of the vehicle here, you will not see my reflection. Like, you will see somewhat of a reflection, but it's not clear. sorry, I just wanted to show you guys what this was looking like here. So let me go ahead. We're just gonna continue this race here. I must really get back into this game, man. With the PlayStation 5 Pro, it's tempting me to get back playing this game again, man. But that's the thing, you know, with this franchise, from the time I knew this, know of this franchise, in the early days of PlayStation back in 1994, that was about 30 years ago. Coincidentally, Sony celebrated their 30-year anniversary. This game was always top-notch at its time. Like whenever this game came out, for whichever PlayStation it came out for at the time, graphically, this game was ahead of its time, and even now, it's still ahead of its time. And I can't imagine what this game would look like in 8K. Now, I do not have an 8K display, but this game must be popping in 8K, man. Wow. Okay, so we're number 3 here. So let's kind of get ahead here. Okay, so guys, tell me what you think in the comments. If you guys had an opportunity to pick up the PlayStation 5 Pro, or if so, if you had an opportunity to play this game in the different modes like I'm discussing here. Because if you do have a 4K display or 4K display with VRR, then this will really show it up really nicely. And with the utilization of the PSSR as well, which is the PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution, this is really putting the PlayStation 5 Pro to the test and really showing what this system can do, man. And this, like I said before, this is what games supposed to look like. I mean, if you're going to be spending your time playing a game, you want it to look like this. But guys, like I said, let me know in the comments what you feel about this game. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. And let me know what other content you like me to put out, if you like this type of content. And I'll see you guys in the next one.